Hey guys, welcome back to Terror of God, a new world. In today's video, I wanted to give you an account update. We'll have to check my login to see what day we're on. I think we're on about day 9 or 10 or something like that of the new free-to-play account. We're going quite nicely, but before we get into that, I wanted to talk about the patch notes that they just put up in Discord. Now, apologies for the image. It's a bit blurry because I had to screenshot it on Discord and it's just a bit blurry is unfortunately what it is. But basically, they said they got a maintenance. Now, in the maintenance, what it says they're doing is fixing issue where abnormal damage was occasionally applied to certain teammates in battle. I would love to see more specifics on this. I hope when the patch does go live, they give us more specifics to see if someone that we've been using is actually bugged and doing too much damage, because that would be huge. And if it's someone that, like for me, Huarian, and she's been dealing too much damage and then they just nuke her damage, well, that's really frustrating. So I'm curious to see if it's like a big thing or just a tiny thing. Now, the reason I think it might be a big-ish type of thing is because the compensation, like we don't see the normal ticket times 10 and suspendium times 1,000 for just a standard maintenance that normally lasts for like 3.5 hours or whatever they are. This is only a 1.5 hour maintenance, but it could be because it's just a an unplanned maintenance, so they just want to give us extra. But I really do hope that we can see some details on this when it drops, because I'm really curious on who's been working wrong, so that we can adjust if we need. And if there is anything like really big that we find out about it, then I will definitely let you guys know. But let's jump back over into my account, give you guys a bit of an update and see where we're at. So I am currently on 16-40. I got here yesterday. Wait, let's check our login. Welcome regulars. So we're on day 11 of login, which means we're still on my 10th day of play. We still got a bunch of summons coming through here. As for saved summons, boys and girls, it is getting so freaking hard to save. I'm starting to get beaten arena and and I've got like 140, 150 summons saved, and I'm just like itching for the next update so I can punch these out so I can start competing in arena again. I may pop early. We'll have to wait and see. I'm trying so hard to hang on. I'm trying so hard, but we pushed through to 16-40. When we pushed up here, we were at about a 5x deficit. Now, the previous boss, which was 36, we cleared at just under a 5x deficit, which I was super happy with. Now, this one, the problem for me is I can clear this second one. The problem on the first one is that it's got Zahard, and Zahard just straight counters my Huarian. Unfortunately, at this deficit, I can't do it, because Huarian is a mad sick answer to these green teams. However, Zahard just cancels her, because once she marks him up, she's not going to kill him because he's got invincibility, and then he's going to strip her shields and deal damage and just kill her. So that is the problem. I'm hoping, and I would mercenary this because I got 2 mercenary usages left. The other one I used on 16-20. And I would merc it, but because I am so close to getting her to 161 and the rest of these to 141, I'm going to see how I go when I get to that 161, which should be in the next day or 2 I get there. And then if I still can't do it, then I'll just merc, punch through into 17 and see how we go with progression. But that is where we're at. Essentially, it's just a bit too hard for me at the moment. It's just, this is hard. I was so happy with the way that the Huarian was working for these stages. She just absolutely slaps the shit out of these green units, but we've got the issue that, we have got the big dog on the other one with the Zahard, who just absolutely claps me. Because here, normally what she'll do is she'll delete one, then she'll mark another. Sometimes she will delete the second guy, which is the running man. But then after the running man, she IDs onto Zahard. Now, if she ID'd onto one of the other 2 first, maybe we'd have a chance. But unfortunately, the Zahard, it's just too much when he's like, when we're targeting him when 2 others are still alive, especially when one of them's a healer, it just makes it borderline impossible. Okay, we died there. So sometimes on this one, we can clear it, and that's when we evade the throw by the green chick. But it takes a lot of retries to do that, and I ain't gonna go there because we can't beat the first side at the moment. But looking forward to getting into chapter 17 and keep pushing. As for my loot, since I've been in chapter 16, the loot that I've gotten 1 yellow piece. Unfortunately, it was a ranger piece, which really doesn't help me at all. I don't even know if I equipped it to someone. Okay, I must have equipped it to someone, but I only got the 1 ranger ranger piece, unfortunately, I think I put it on this guy when I was experimenting with something. Where is he? I think I put it on him. Yeah, this guy. So don't ask. It was just when I was just trying to get a red bonus. But yeah, I got the one yellow piece there. Unfortunately, haven't got anything else. I've purchased only 2 from the guild store, which is Huarian's one up there and also Ihua's one up here. Now, I did finally get my Ihua up to 10 and I've jacked her all the way up to 18. But I'm going to try and avoid getting her remaining ones to get her to 20 from the store. I think I'm just going to wait till I gradually get those. And then from the arena store, I'll probably go ahead and pick up these ones here to try and get to plus 30 because that's going to be the more brick wall for me. Because once we get to 50, I believe it is, in the faction towers, or faction trial of origin, from 50 beyond you start getting those. So on Saturday, Sunday, we should be into like 61 on all these by the end of Sunday. So hopefully then I can start getting those materials, because if I can get her to plus 30, that would be fantastic. Then after that, I'm going to move on and focus on Huarin, trying to get her to plus 30 because she's my other carry. And then hopefully next week we get the update where I can see what we're going to pull for and what we're going to do. Hopefully get some events, hopefully get some progress. But as for this, on the ranking board for my server, we did creep up to 5th, but we've been punted down to 7th now because these two have creeped up into that 17-3. Once again, I could get there with a mercenary, but I don't really want to do that yet. So that's where we are there. As for arena, we are starting to get beat out a little bit. We're in rank 12 in the ranker arena. Now, ranker arena is just basically a big fat yo-yo. You get knocked out, you just try and see it, and then you push yourself back in. The furthest I push now is up to, who is it that I can beat? Okay, the person that I could beat has moved out, but there was someone I could beat who was normally sitting around 5, 6, 7, 8, and they've moved out. But I'm happy sitting around 12. It should at least get me into the high ranker arena, so we'll see how we go. That's that one. As for this one, unfortunately, it's kind of funny. These two don't attack me for some reason, because these two, they have got way more stacked accounts. If I try and attack them, I get slapped, but whenever they attack me, they lose, so they don't attack me anymore. However, we've got this grubby dude here who's just completely farming me down and letting him climb. So that's another thing making me want to summon a bit more, because I want to climb and I don't want to lose my defenses. But at the end of the day, as long as I'm in top 10, I still get pretty decent rewards over here in the arena. As for the trial, I haven't really pushed the standard trial. We're at 152. I don't even know where we're at there. But everything has reset today, which is nice. As for the mock battle facility, it's kind of awkward in the underground laboratory at the moment. As you can see here, I'm rank 7. But if I drop out of the top 10, normally, okay, this one's different. So the last 2 rounds, I got knocked out of the top 10, which put me into the seeding. But for the last ones, the damage required to get into the rankings has been absolutely bugged as hell. And it went from like rank 10, and then it went into like silver 4, and I was like, no way. So I got stuck in silver 4. Hopefully I can at least get into master 1, and at least get some decent rewards. I don't care about laddering on these properly. I just want to get high-ish so I get decent rewards. But like in the last one, it was either your 10th or your silver. It was like, that hurt massively. But that's where we're at there, and that's pretty much a big roundup of the account on our 10th day of play. But like I said, we've got that update coming later today. If you want the details again, look at the times. It is on their Discord. It's on their website. I believe I couldn't find the website link at short notice because I'm an idiot. But that is it. Those are the times. You can do the conversions and find out when it is for you. It's probably about 3-ish hours, 3.5-ish hours away from when I upload this video, give or take. I'm plus 10. Dude, I don't even know. Time conversions sucks for me. Anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.